Thank you, Michaela, and thank you all for joining, and thank you for taking time out of your day. So welcome to the new sensor range from Belimo. Belimo are not new to the sensor industry. In fact, we have been supplying sensors in many different forms, such as VAV pressure sensors, temperature and humidity sensors for our zip economizer product, an integrated temperature sensor in our ultrasonic flow meters, and temperature sensors in combination with our energy valves. So we see sensors as the perfect complement to actuators and valves. We have duct, pipe and outdoor sensors, all for temperature sensors, humidity, air quality sensors, pressure sensors and flow meters, and all backed by world-class service and support from Belimo. So we have a universal, innovative designed enclosure which covers and suits all applications. We have various modular conduit fittings, cable glands and half-inch adapters for easier wiring and installation, and seamless integration into existing product portfolios, HVAC equipment and your applications. The enclosure has a unique snap-on screwless cover. We have various detachable mounting plates and various mounting accessories to make the installation easier and less labor intensive. We have various backnet and Modbus communicating sensors. All of our duct, pipe and outdoor sensors come as standard with a NEMA 4X IP65 rated enclosure and are all UL compliant. The sensors have spring-loaded removable terminal blocks for easy installation and wiring. And of all of the active output protections are protected from miswiring. So all the sensors are built with experience and expertise, delivering the performance and reliability you expect from Belimo. So we have temperature sensors to cover all mounting types and all applications. We have duct sensors, we have duct averaging, cable sensors, low limit detection sensors for temperature, pipe and surface mount, and also outdoor air. All of our temperature sensors are protected from moisture by what we call SI protection. SI protection protects all of our sensors against damage caused by moisture, also mechanical stress and vibrations in the applications. All the probes have a stainless steel roller burnished probe which ensures NEMA 4X IP67 protection. For passive NTC, PTC sensors, we have selected the major sensors to be compatible with the Americas market. Those sensors are PT100, PT1000, Nickel 1000, 10K2, 10K3 and NTC 20K. Our duct sensors come in various lengths from 2-inch to 18-inch. We use exactly the same product for both duct and immersion sensors, which reduces your product selection and reduces your inventory levels. Again, we have various different mounting options, mounting brackets for standard, uneven, or even round ducts. The active sensors are available with 4 to 20 milliamp or selectable 0 to 5, 0 to 10 volts. And each active temperature sensor has 8 field selectable ranges in one single device. The ranges can also be jumper selected from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius to cover all regions. We have duct flange mounted sensors with an adjustable rubber mounting flange for fan coil unit applications, VAV, air handling unit applications. All of our cable sensors come with a high temp rated plenum cable up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and the active sensors come complete with the NEMA 4X IP65 housing. Our duct averaging sensors have a flexible clear plastic probe. The probe lengths are available in 10 feet, 20 feet lengths. Our PT1000 version and also the active output versions are what we call true averaging, which hosts one continuous RTD sensing element which is stretched across the whole length of the probe capillary. This ensures high accuracy, and it also combats against air stratification problems. We also offer our duct averaging sensors as industry standard 10K, nickel and 20K sensors, and our clear plastic probe allows for the viewable sensor locations for also combating against air stratification. Our outdoor air temperature sensors come in a grey enclosure and a grey cover for architectural purposes, and also have a detachable mounting plate for easy installation. We have low temperature detection sensors, also known as freeze-stats, which are available with manual and automatic reset versions, various capillary lengths, a switch output, and again NEMA 4X IP65. Our immersion sensors, the same as our duct sensors as we mentioned, from 2-inch to 18-inch. We also have thermal pockets which are available in brass and stainless steel, 2-part welded, or we can offer a machined out of one-piece stainless steel for high quality installations. All of our thermal wells are equipped with a compression nut mounting feature versus the industry standard set screw grub screw type, all complete with 1/2-inch MPT external threads. Our surface mount and pipe temperature sensors are available with NEMA 4X enclosure or a plenum cable option. The NEMA 4X house version has a spring-loaded brass contact sensor which ensures a very fast response and high accuracy. The plenum cable type has a 2-inch brass probe for fast response, and the cable is also plenum rated and high temp up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Our humidity sensors. The sensing element is the polymer capaciting sensor, which means it is not affected by high humidity or contaminants. Our humidity range includes combined duct humidity and temperature sensors, outdoor humidity and temperature, and also condensation sensors. All of our humidity sensors have plus or minus 2% accurate as standard across the whole range. You can select with 2 voltage outputs or 2 4 to 20 milliamp outputs for temperature and humidity, or you can have passive for temperature only. The humidity sensors come as standard with relative humidity output, but in the same device you can jumper select that to read absolute humidity, dew point, and also enthalpy, all in the one device. Selected models are also available with BACnet MSTP communicating and also Modbus RTU. Our condensation sensors provide a switched relay output signal to prevent condensation for chilled beam applications. They have an integrated LED signal for condensation alarming. They are 24 volt AC/DC supply, and again NEMA 4X. We also have an option with a 6' 2 meter external cable for remote installations. Belimo air quality sensors. It is common knowledge that CO2 sensors are subject to drift and a necessity for sensor recalibration after a certain amount of time. The methods can include manual calibration, ABC logic, and also dual channel technology. The Belimo dual channel self-calibration technology allows the Belimo CO2 sensors to be used for all types of buildings and applications where ABC logic and competition logic cannot be used, even if they're occupied 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, such as hospitals and nursing homes. The Belimo dual channel calibration warranty is guaranteed for 5 years and is totally maintenance free. Air quality sensors are available in many different forms and outputs. We can have a CO2 only. We can combine CO2 and temperature in one single unit, CO2 temperature and humidity. We can add VOC, and we can also have CO2 temp, humidity and VOC all in the one unit, all with 0 to 5, 0 to 10 volt outputs. The CO2 sensors are also available with milliamp outputs, and selected models are available with an LCD display. Selected models are also available with BACnet MSTP communicating. Pressure sensors. Pressure sensors for air, we have a differential pressure switch, which has field adjustable set points. And we also have our air differential pressure transmitter, which has 8 field selectable pressure ranges in one single device. It also has field selectable outputs in one single device, such as 4 to 20 milliamp, 0 to 5 and 0 to 10. The high accuracy at the low pressure ranges are plus and minus 0.004 inches water column, or plus or minus 1 Pascal. You can order the air differential pressure sensors with an optional LCD display. You can order optionally with auto zero calibration feature for the low pressure ranges. And all the devices have manual calibration feature, which eliminates accuracy and drift over time. Modbus RTU can also be selected in any of the devices. Pressure sensors for liquid. We have water differential pressure transmitters and static water and refrigerant pressure transmitters. All 24 volt supply and optional 4 to 20 milliamp and also 0 to 10 volt output. Both are housed in a rugged stainless steel housing, which is NEMA 4 IP65, and have available with pressure ranges from 15 psi up to 200 psi. All products are backed with our high quality service, support and delivery. Our district sales managers are available anytime to support in choosing the right products for your application. Our customer support teams can guide you through any queries or questions you may have, and of course, for further peace of mind, all of our products come with a 5-year warranty as standard. The Belimo website features a user-friendly platform that provides an overview of our new range of sensors along with existing actuators and valves. It also includes all the latest information and resources on all of our products and allows customers to easily select and order products via the online shop. Belimo also offers a range of innovative tools. Select Pro is a quick and simple tool for accurately sizing and selecting valves, actuators, sensors and replacement solutions, making it the single source for all of your HVAC field level device needs. Seamlessly move from selection to schedule to ordering and create, store and upload project schedules. Select Pro can be downloaded from our website www.belimo.us. So finally, a recap on some of the Belimo sensor features. They have a snap cover, no screws, NEMA 4X IP65 compliance, UL listed, backnet and Modbus communicating, field selectable ranges, integrated sensor solutions into one single device, easy installation and commissioning, reduced product selection and inventory levels, high accuracy, and a complete device solution and support from Belimo. And last but not least, all covered by our 5-year warranty. Thank you very much for listening, and please feel free to ask any questions and I'll do my best to answer.
All right, well thank you so much, David. We do have a couple of questions coming through the line. Before we get to answer them, just want to give you a friendly reminder that this webinar has been recorded and will be posted to various Belimo websites at a later date. We also have some handouts available for you to download in this presentation or during this webinar. We do have the sensor flyer and the sensor portion of the PGPL. If you have any additional questions, now's the time to ask them. So here we go. Are you ready, David?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, how many sensor elements in the 10K Type 2 averaging sensors?
There is 4 in total, which are equally averaged across the length of the probe.
Okay, when are sensors available for purchase?
Sensors are available now, and the official launch was Monday, which is April 3rd.
Okay. Can the condensation sensor be used as a wet floor detection device?
It possibly could be used as a leak detection. However, we will be looking to introduce a specific leak detection sensor for floor mounting in the next phase.
What are the available ranges? Oops, excuse me. What are the available ranges on the pressure sensors?
The available ranges will come as standard. Have the lowest range will be 0 to 1 inch, which, as I mentioned in the presentation, will have 8 selectable ranges. So on that device, you will be able to go down to plus or minus 0.1 inches water column to plus 0.1 inches water column. The next device up from the 1 inch unit, again 8 ranges, will be 0 to 10 inch. And then the next model up will be 0 to 28 inch water column, and again 8 field selectable ranges in the same unit.
Okay. For CO2 and VOC sensors, can you describe the self-calibration in more detail?
Yes, for CO2, the dual channel calibration basically has 2 NDIR sensing light sources, and they calibrate each other from referencing each other over a period of 24 hours, which generates the longevity of the CO2 cells and the light sources.
Okay. For air pressure switch, is it manual or auto reset?
It is auto reset. It can do both. It's auto reset.
How many sensor media, humidity, CO2, temperature, may come in BACnet?
The BACnet version will be for the temperature and humidity sensors for duct. We'll have a BACnet version for outdoor for temperature and humidity. And for CO2, the version will include CO2, temperature, and also humidity in one unit. That will be the BACnet MSTP version.
Are data sheets available? And if so, where?
Yes, data sheets are now available and available from our website.
So www.belimo.us.
That's the one.
Are all sensors UL or CSA certified?
Yes, they are all UL CSA certified with the exception of 2, liquid pressure. All the rest are UL certified, yes.
Okay, the safety sensors like freeze, stat, and pressure switch, does it have a single pole or double pole relays? Sorry.
Okay, so the pressure switch, well, they both have single pole double throw. And for the freeze stat, the low temperature detection, for first phase it will only be single pole double throw. We do understand that a double pole double throw will be needed, and that will be coming in the next phase as soon as possible.
For the pressure ranges, are the accuracies based on full scale reading?
Yes, they're based on the full scale.
Okay. Is the freeze stat available in DPDT?
I think I just answered that question, which will be coming in the second phase. At the moment, it's only single pole double throw, but we're pushing for a double pole double throw as soon as possible.
What is the normal range of an average CO2 sensor?
It's 0 to 2,000 parts per million.
Which refrigerants are covered with the pressure transmitters?
I believe it's R507, but I'd have to double check all. If there's any specific ones for any applications, let us know and we'll confirm if it's compatible.
What is the sensor type for CO2?
What is the sensor type?
Correct.
The temperature sensor type for CO2, if I think I understand it correctly, is a 0 to 10 out, and so you'd have 2 0 to 5 or 0 to 10 outputs for both temperature and CO2, if that's how I understood it.
Okay, we have a two-part question. Are all of these sensors available through current distributors? And are they delivered to the market through the same channels as valves and actuators?
Yes, it's exactly the same philosophy with our sales channels. So yes, through our two-step distribution, through our existing sales channels, exactly the same, no difference. The customers use their same discounts, same multipliers, and everything is exactly the same as our valves, actuators, and other products.
Have you seen any issues with plastic sheathing on the averaging sensors on hot water coils?
Not on our, at the moment. I'll have to come back on that, but it depends on where the averaging sensors are installed and in the right locations. But with our flexible plastic probe, that should address any installation issues and moisture issues, condensation.
Are you planning to add CO or NO2 sensors for garage applications?
It's definitely being thought of, but at the moment there's no plans to introduce any CO, etc. at this stage.
Next question, will the duct pressure sensors ever come with a manual reset for static high limit?
Yes, it's something we're possibly looking at in the future, and we have a to-do list of new products to add. So yes, it's definitely something we can look at in the future.
Will you have a wet-to-wet pressure transducers?
We do have a wet-to-wet pressure transducer in the first release. It's our model 22WDP, the water differential pressure.
What about NIST certification?
Yes, our sensors will be available with NIST traceable calibration. Yes. For an additional fee, and yeah, will be available for those applications and requirements.
Can you get the wet-to-wet with BACnet MSTP?
No, that's not currently available, and no plans to do so in the future.
Okay, I have a couple of questions still coming through. But if after the webinar should end and you do have some additional questions or comments, feel free to email us. You can email us at marketing@belimo.us or at us.belimo.com, excuse me, or you can email David or myself, and our emails are included in the various notifications you've received. A couple more questions, David. Will Belimo come out with weather stations?
Yeah, there's no plans to come out with weather stations. I mean, we have the range sun shield for the outdoor humidity, but not specifically weather stations. Just like the wet-to-wet BACnet, you know, if it's something that the customers and you feel it's would be a great addition to our range, we will definitely look at it. Again, with weather stations, if we see a call and a need from you guys and the customers, yeah, we'll definitely always consider it and take a look at it, but no plans at this stage.
Okay, I think I said last question, but I will take one more question, and then unfortunately we will have to conclude the webinar. Will the differential wet pressure sensor have an isolation/testing manifold?
It does not come complete with the manifold at this stage, no. It is a high and low pressure combined into the single device, and not needed. But yes, we can look to add a manifold as an additional device if we see a need for the installations.
And I know I said one last question, but I feel like we can end on a pretty simple one. Will outside sensors be available in other colors?
Yeah, both outdoor sensors for temperature and outdoor sensors for humidity and temperature will be in grey versus orange.
Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone, for participating in today's webinar on our brand new sensor line. We're very excited for this new product range that's being integrated into our other products. If you do have any additional questions, please feel free to contact us. We will have the recording up as soon as possible. And if we didn't get to your questions today, we will be reaching out to you to make sure that we provide you with those questions. Thank you so much, David, for an excellent presentation, and I want to wish you all a great day. Thank you.